Hello there, Cancers. Welcome back or welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. I pull a 5-position spread. The first position is your recent past. The second position is your present situation. The third position is your blockage. The fourth position is your message from Spirit. And the last position, excuse me, um, is your potential outcome. In your recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Air. So this talks about a time of indecision or not being able to make a decision about to do with a fortunate event or a misfortune event. We'll see. So I don't generally take reversals from this deck unless they come out and flip reversed, and then I keep the message because it's spirit and the guides. All right, what is the present situation for Cancer? You're getting a lot of cards. We have the Messenger of Air, so this is the Earth sign. And the Emperor. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. This person could be a boss. Could also be a father figure. This is a slow moving energy. Your potential blockage is the Two of Fire. So that's trying to decide which direction to go, right? Taking action in a specific direction. What is your message from Spirit, Cancer? That's too many. Sorry. We already have a lot of cards out here. That was like 4. Okay. What's the message from Spirit, please? The King of Fire. So if this is a fire sign, it's a good person, but again, this can be a boss energy. If this is you taking on this energy, it talks about taking control and taking action towards something. And your potential outcome is the Ace of Earth. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is the beginning of a financial new start, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Fire, not air. So this is victory. It's victory. It's getting attention for something. So let's get some clarifiers on these cards. So this clarifying deck, the green deck that I just pulled from is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. This is the Tarot Illuminati. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, this is... This is divine timing. It was here to help you move out of this state of stagnation. Move through the heartache. Now, I get the feeling that some of you may have been celebrating too much, maybe drinking too much to kind of mask whatever this pain was. But you've come out of it. You've worked through it, and you have divine timing on your side. please clarify this messenger of Earth? What is the messenger of Earth with the Emperor? What is the messenger? Oh, okay. Well, I can see them all, and they're all out here. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in the upright, and the Princess of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I really don't like this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever the situation is, it could be affecting your job, or maybe this. Some of you might be lacking integrity in your job because you're defending someone. And I feel like whatever you're defending might actually be a lie. And maybe from like a boss-like figure. You believe that you are standing in your integrity here. I'm picking up a lot of lazy off of this messenger of Earth and Eight of Pentacles. I actually heard lazy in my head. And there's some sort of communication here that's really childish, immature, and said just to be cutting and malicious. I have one more to clarify this Emperor card. Tell me about this Emperor card. Okay. So we have the Princess of Wands in the upright and the Ace of Cups in the upright. So some of you might be dealing with a fire sign. You may be defending off some gossip towards a very passionate new beginning in love. There's a lot of love here. And this is a brand new start of a relationship. Okay. But you're definitely defending something. Actually, I just got hiding something. You're definitely hiding something. Interesting. Okay. Let's go on. So we have the Two of Fire here. This is your blockage. This is knowing exactly which path you want to take, right? And making that first step. This is like an investment. Okay. So what is the Two of Fire? We have the Devil card. So temptation, codependency, toxic situation. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. The Six of Cups in reverse. May I have one more, please? and the Princess of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, you're having a hard time moving away from some sort of codependent issue that I'm feeling children off of this card. Could be a past relationship trying to come back. Someone here is really unapologetic with you. They're not sharing their emotions. And because I have the Princess of Wands here, the Ace of Cups, the Devil card, and the Two of Wands, I feel like this is like a very sexual relationship and you're wanting love out of it, but you're not feeling that. And you may not be feeling that because of some sort of issue from the past, from your childhood. It doesn't necessarily mean that that person is not um ooh, we have the King of Swords in the upright and the Justice cards in reverse. So some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Libra's here twice. The King of Swords for me is specifically Aquarius. But this situation is very out of balance. And I have a 6 here and codependency. So we have codependency on one side and things being very out of balance on the other side. With the 6 here being in reverse, that again talks about imbalance. There's someone here that is making a head over heart decision and speaking the truth. Now, the King of Swords can also, he's a strategist, right? He could be thinking about how to just get what he wants. He's not a very emotional king, and I see a lot of emotions, and I see a lot of passion, but I'm not seeing a lot of thought going into the situation. So it is out of balance. Okay, let's look at this King of Fire. What is the advice from Spirit with this King of Fire? We have the High Priestess in reverse. So communication, letting secrets come out. The Death card in reverse. And the Hermit card in reverse. Oh wow, that's 3 major arcana. So this is your message from Spirit, that you need to listen to your intuition. You need to speak your inner knowledge. Someone's not moving forward towards an ending, and they're not taking the time to clearly think about how to move forward. This talks to me about knowing what needs to end, speaking it, but not doing it. Okay? You need to go in and reflect. You may have already done this. You may know that this needs to end. Some of you, if you're thinking about like leaving a job to become your own boss, something's stopping you from doing that. I feel like some sort of codependent issue that has you very out of balance, is keeping you from thinking very clearly and making a strategy to do so. You have all of the knowledge, the know-how, and the ability, but you're not moving forward. With this King of Wands, this is a king of action, um, passionate action. Uh, this is a king that makes a plan, sticks to it, can get people united behind him to help. But, I mean, with these three major arcana right here, that's like, you're trying it. You also have two major arcana here. You know, this is, you have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out here. So what you're doing is you're like literally trying to hold back like the hand of the divine in this situation. We all have free will. You're trying to say, how do I have victory? How do I come out of this lack mentality? How do I move forward? How do I get this wish fulfillment? And you're just this very slow and steady, kind of all over the place kind of energy here. It's like, oh, move this much forward, and then, oh, I'm going to go 3 steps back, and then the Cancers are cardinal signs, and cardinal signs are all about big pushes forward and getting things moving. But yeah, your message from Spirit is listen to the right inner voice. Take action. Move past whatever needs to transform here. You're literally holding back the transformation. This has been a very slow process, and this is telling you you need to take action towards that. Please clarify this Ace of Earth. Please clarify the Ace of Earth. The Four of Pentacles, saving, holding on. The Two of Wands again in your blockage. The Seven of Pentacles in the upright. King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you need to make a decision and stick to it. Take the time to assess your investments. This King of Cups in reverse is someone who can be emotionally manipulative. Or it could be someone that you've left behind. Okay, because they're in reverse. They could also be someone who is not in control of their emotions, or is controlled by their emotions. I'm going to get one more on that King of Cups because he's kind of bugging me. Oh, there we go. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So that's making a decision, cutting someone out. Is the no-nonsense queen, right? And then we have the Ten of Cups. This is the card I asked for to clarify. The King of Cups in reverse. So this person makes you happy. Or removing this person makes you happy. And clears the path for all of this. You may also need to save some money up. But you're getting a gift from the universe here. You're getting a stable, new start. Whether it's in love, whether it's in finances, career. But you really need to let go of whatever fear, codependency, damage done in the past. You can have victory over it. You have to take control of your own life. You need to nurture yourself. Actually nurture yourself. You have emotional fulfillment right at the end of this. Whatever this new beginning is, it's going to make you really happy. And it's going to help. If this is you, Cancer, and this King of Cups energy, it's going to make you really happy. Okay. Genuinely content. Okay. Queen of the Dark Wood Elves. Premonition, foreshadowing, and mystery. Some of you may be having very vivid dreams. Those are your guides. That's your subconscious. That's however you want to relate to it. That is your inner self trying to talk to you. It's trying to help you. Ivory Swan Goddess, number 15. That's a 6. I would also like to point out that number 15 is the same number as the Devil card. The Queen of the Darkwood Elves, that card is number 40, and that card that's a 4, which speaks to the archangels. Sometimes there is a stirring, a shimmering moment, subtle but unmistakable, in the web called weird that connects us all. This is one such time. The Queen of the Darkwood Elves has come forth to speak with you and ask you to be aware that something is approaching. When she appears, there is a kind of foreboding and unsettled energy. akin to when a storm is gathering its power. There is a very potent force readying itself in your life, and while its impact is yet to be truly felt and experienced, it is best to ready yourself now. So when this card comes, make good your defenses. Tend to injuries and wounds, be they psychic, mental, or physical. Take care of unfinished business and bring in whatever you can. Gather up resources and be ready for when the moment strikes and descends upon you. Because something that was unexpected could have harmed you, could have taken you unaware, but now you are forewarned. And truth be told, you are now forearmed. There is no cause to be scared, frightened, or anxious. This card indicates that you have time to prepare, grow stronger, and meet whatever it is that is coming, face on. You will move through the time you are now warned of, and you will be even stronger due to the challenge. But make no mistake, there is a challenge coming, and you can now prepare to minimize its impact and ride out the intense wave of energy it brings into your life. Yeah. There's something here that there's a, yeah, there's something here in your blockage that there's codependency, there's fear. It has something to do with your childhood, or uh, yeah, I feel like it has something to do with your childhood. That's not for everyone. Sorry. The Ivory Swan Goddess. Number 15. The Ivory Swan Goddess speaks of spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your soul light never fades, beloved. Release guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may realize your beauty. Be more of yourself and shine your divine essence into the world. Do not cast your eyes away from the perception of your own divine inner light in all its purity and radiance, beloved soul. You may find it easier to believe in the illusion of sins and unworthiness than in the truth of your spiritual innocence. Yet just like the purity, beauty, and grace of the Ivory Swan Goddess, your own soul is luminous, pure, and eternally graceful. You're being asked to recognize the divine energy within you without holding yourself back from unconditional self-acceptance and regard. It is time to accept your divinity in greater measure, to be present to the pure light within and not try to ignore it. Downplay it or worry that it is not enough. No matter what has happened in your life or what experiences or choices you have made, your soul light is as pure as the divine source itself, because essentially that is what it is. There is no need for spiritual shame or feelings of inadequacy. The light within all of us is exactly the same. We are just in different stages of releasing it. Kuan Yin, Ivory Swan Goddess, wishes to bestow divine grace upon you, beloved soul, to assist your spiritual growth at this important time on your path. For this to occur, you must be willing and able to receive it. As you choose to let shame simply be a feeling and let it go, as you choose not to empower judgment, condemnation, or criticism of the self by you or by any other, you are walking the path of remembering the essential soul purity of all things. Sorry about the dog barking. This is a peaceful and joyful path. You become capable of seeing the God and Goddess shining out at you in the most unlikely of people, situations, and experiences. You are opening to receive the grace that beloved Kuan Yin wishes to share with you now to help you live more joyfully in such a state of spiritual remembrance. Allow her to bless you with her grace as you remember the spiritual purity of your own being, free from taint, judgment, or flaw. So, like I said, for some of you, this goes to something that has happened in your childhood that is holding you back. That you keep looking for reassurance in others. There is the beginning of something wonderful right here in your present moment. But I feel like there is some very angry, negative, and even maybe a little laziness in facing this. Okay? I'm sorry, I don't try to mean, I'm not being judgmental. We all have our own path. We all have our own way. We all have free will. Whatever you choose to do with it is yours to do. I am just here to read the cards, but I keep getting here in your blockage something to do with your childhood. That threw the scales very out of balance. So this situation is all very much about you knowing what actions need to be taken and moving forward and doing it. You know, there's help for us all out there. All we have to do is ask. Okay, Cancer. I hope this reading has helped you. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Have a good night. Bye.